All right, Shalom. Shalom. This is your brother Issachar coming back at you with another lesson. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Wakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect and the 144,000 scattered across the four corners of the earth. Shalom to you. All right, in today's lesson, we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna go into the political system of Babylon, aka America, to let you know that America is Roman Empire 2.0, and we're gonna go through these scriptures to show you, why the Lord is gonna destroy America. It's just not just, oh, the Lord just hates Americans, and no, we're gonna give you a brief explanation to let you know how this place was established, and this is why the judgments of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai are coming greatly upon America. So this is Revelation chapter 13 and verse 10, and we'll go down to the 13th verse. Revelation chapter 13 verse 10 down to verse 13. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. So let's break this down so you guys can get a better explanation. Revelation 13 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. So who put us in slavery? Okay, the so-called white man, the Edomites. All right, and the heathen. That's why the heathen and Edomites are going to slavery. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword, because how do they get these places? By the gun, by the sword, broken treaties. Remember what they did to our brothers and sisters, the so-called North American Indians? How they remember the Trail of Tears? They gave them what was it? Those blankets that had the smallpox on there. See, because those who don't know, the Trail of Tears, those were our brothers and sisters out there from the tribe of Gad and Reuben, and the Edomites, the so-called white men. They acted like they were trying to help our people and said, here's blankets, but the blankets had smallpox on them. Same thing like these Edomites did with those jabs during the time of the pandemic. They said, oh, here's take these jabs. Same thing, because that's how these Edomites work. Because they try to take you out, but with a smile. This is why the scriptures say that his words are smoother than butter, but really war's in his heart. Because that's how they get down. Because they don't tell you that they're gonna take you out. They just they come up to you with smiles like they're on your side, but really they're setting you up. So that's how Esau gets down, because he's the serpent. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Revelation chapter 13 verse 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. So what's this talking about? Okay, this is talking about the political system. Just like in right now you have two sides. You got the Republicans and you got the Democrats. Back in the ancient Roman Empire, before they fell, the mid 300 AD, the ancient Roman Empire, they had the similar political system. All right, they had the plebeians, which represent the Democrats, and they had the patricians, which represent the Republicans. Same thing. I'll read it again. Revelation chapter 13, verse 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth. Alright, that's talking about the Roman Empire. And he had 2 horns, like a lamb. And he spake as a dragon. See, 2 horns. And spake as a dragon, because the 2 sides. Alright? But remember, a beast, an animal that has 2 horns, right? Let's say look at a bull or look at a goat. Alright, cool. They have 2 horns, right? Let's say you're talking about a goat. Let's say you're talking about a bull. It doesn't matter if you're saying, oh, that animal has 2 horns, right? Let's say they have the horn on the right side and the horn on the left side. Okay? Those 2 horns are connected to one head, to one brain. Right? Same thing. Because the Democrats and Republicans, they're both connected, okay, to that New World Order. Okay, 2 horns. But remember, those 2 horns that are on that animal, that beast, is connected to one head. So it's one mind, one agenda. So, make no mistake, just because these politicians go and, give you a show and say that how much they hate each other, they're all down with the New World Order. Because remember, an animal, let's talk about a goat. Let's talk about a bull. Okay? They got 2 horns, right? Right. But those 2 horns are connected to one head, one brain. See? It has one mind. Same thing. Because these 2 political systems are connected to one head, to one system. They're connected to the elites. One plan, one agenda, the NWO. Make no mistake, baby. And he spake as a dragon. Alright, because yeah, a dragon represents, wisdom too. Very wise, because these leaders talk to you like, they're here for your benefit, but they're not. They're here for their agenda. That's it. They're all part of that NWO. Revelation chapter 13, verse 12. And he exercises all the power of the first beast before him. Alright, so what's that talking about? The Roman Empire. They exercised all the power of the first beast before him, which was the first Roman Empire. This is why this is Roman Empire 2.0. This is why you have the Roman Treaty. You got the same thing, same political system. Alright, the Democrats, the Republicans. Back in ancient Rome, you had the plebeians, which represented the Democrats, and you had the patricians, which represents the Republicans. See? And caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. Because it was a deadly wound. Like, let's say, like you break your arm or you break your leg, you're gonna be out of work for like 6 months to a year, depending how bad you break that bone. Let's say you have hip surgery or something like that, you're gonna be out of the game for a while. Okay, but eventually you're gonna be healed. See that? So that's this proof right there to show you that these Edomites have never been done away with. Why? Because the Roman Empire fell mid 300 AD. Alright, when we pushed them into the Caucasus Mountains in Georgia, Russia. Alright, because the Edomites, they're not originally from the Caucasus Mountains. The Edomites, you guys are originally from Mount Seir, Mount Petra. See? Alright, which is south of right there of Jerusalem. It's south. Right there. See, it's south of Jerusalem. Okay? It's a very rocky habitation. This is why the so-called white man, you guys love to rock climb and do stuff like that, hike. Why do you think? I mean, yeah, the heathens and now the Israelites like to do that too, but who's the main one? Getting skylifted, because they they're going like rock climbing and all that. Because that's in your DNA. That's part of your habitat. That's where you're originally from. That's why a lot of people too, when they get money, like the Edomites, you want to move to the hills because that's where you feel good, in the mountains, the hills, because that's where you're originally from. And a lot of you don't even know that. See? See, like not us Israelites, we don't want to live to no hills. Why do we want to live on a hill for? It's hard to park, It's, you got to go way up there, We don't like that. You got to go live on a hill. The streets all, hills and all that, You can't even play right because, can't even play basketball or nothing like that because, there's hills and all that. Nah. Who likes to live in the mountains? You Edomites. See? Who has underground bunkers, living in mountains? Don't worry, I'll wait. The Edomites. See? Whose deadly wound was healed. Because the ancient Roman Empire revived, came back. They came back, the 1300 AD, 1400 AD. All right, remember, they fell in the mid 300 AD. All right, then they came back. They came back to, so the ancient Roman Empire fell. All right, mid 300 AD. Mid 300 AD, and they were pushed by us, the Israelites, into the Caucasus Mountains, which is located in Georgia, Russia. All right, this is why the self-proclaimed white people, because they're red, they're not white, call themselves Caucasians, because you're from the Caucasus Mountains, which simply means cave dweller, because you guys lived in the caves. See? All right, and you guys came back. The Edomites came back, revived the ancient Roman Empire. The same people. Okay, it was not like there's a new race of people, a new nation, rising to power. No, the same Edomites that were in those mountains, in those caves, lived generation to generation, and now they're back in power today in America. Now, of course, you got heathens and Israelites mingling among them, but who's the main one running this bad boy? Okay, Esau, the Edomites, the so-called white man. Because you got heathens helping them out. You got Israelites even in the military and stuff like that. And up in the White House. But who's calling the shots? Don't worry, I'll wait. The so-called white man. Who's the one in charge? You see? Don't even start. Okay? The Edomites. Alright? So their deadly wound was healed when they came back during the Renaissance era. Renaissance means rebirth. And that's 1300 AD to 1400 AD. See that? Revelation chapter 13 verse 13. And he doth great miracles, and he doth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on earth in the sight of men. So how did these Edomites, it's talking about America already. Okay, how did America, Roman Empire 2.0, make fire come down from heaven? Did they call down fire like Elijah? Did they call on Yahweh Bashim Shai and rain down fire? No. So how did they rain down fire from heaven? Hiroshima, when they dropped those atomic bombs on the Japanese. See? So that's talking about this is talking about America. So it's America is Roman Empire 2.0. Oh, absolutely. All right. So let's go to right here, Isaiah. Let me get a better one. Let's see. That's cool. All right, this is Isaiah chapter 34, verse 12. This is Isaiah chapter 34, verse 7. All right, so now this is going into the. It's another verse into the draft. All right, this is talking about America. All right, even Isaiah chapter 34 verse 7 in the NLT, even men as strong as wild oxen will die. Because it's talking about what? This third world war that everybody's talking about. Okay, but especially the prophets have been warning you that World War III will happen. But now you got your politicians talking about it. You got, American patriots talking about it. You got people talking about it because it's right here. Even men as strong as wild oxen will die, because the strong men are going to die. It's going to be a mighty war. It's the battle of Armageddon. Armageddon means Armageddon one, mountain of troops. The young men alongside the veterans that's going into the draft. Because young men, people are going to be drafted, young men and women. Remember that in America. All right, they're going to be drafted out there to the Middle East. The young men alongside the veterans, because you're going to have, the young men and women who are, they don't really know what they're doing too much, but they're going to be drafted out there. Oh yeah. The land will be soaked with blood and the soil enriched with fat. So it's going to be very very gruesome out there. It's going to be very bad. Those of you that are not protected by the Lord will not make it. Will not make it. It's going to be a very bloody war out there. Very bloody war. This is Revelation chapter 18 verse 1, and we'll read on down. Revelation chapter 18 verse 1. And after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen. It's talking about America. Is fallen, has become the habitation of devils. That's like desert creatures. And the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean, hateful bird. Because there's going to be like owls here, vultures. That's the only thing that's going to be left out here. Verse 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. Talking about the philosophies, okay, the ways of America. And the kings of earth have committed fornication with her. See, because they're in cahoots. And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. Yeah, because America is very, got a lot of money, They go around the world doing what they want. Verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. Because there's a lot of plagues coming. Okay, not only is the Lord going to allow the left-hand side to do their thing, but the Lord got plagues coming too. That's going to be, beyond this world's imagination. Revelation chapter 18 verse 6. Verse 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, so the Lord already made declare the judgment. And the Most High Yahweh has remembered her iniquities. Right. See that? Because one case is the law system. All right. Because when you go to court, all right, they have you swear on the Bible, and say that why you swear on the Bible. And the book of St. Matthew tells us clearly that you should not swear or take any oaths, especially on the Bible, because it's not our words. These are the Lord's words. So that's already strike number one right there. All right, then, when you get fined, the judge doesn't say, all right, Mr. Johnson, or hey, you have to pay this fine, according to the book of Deuteronomy chapter 20 verse 4. You're going to have to pay this fine because Leviticus chapter 15 verse 4 states this, so you have to pay $2,000. No. All right. Once when the judge tells you, all right, you got to pay this fine, it's according to what? Section 5, Penal Code, 3-4, whatever. See? but it's called, Section 5 Penal Code. Okay, so do they judge you according to the law of the book? No. According to the law of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, homosexuals and lesbians are supposed to be put to death. But right here, you're given rights. So why are you swearing on the Bible? Because this is what these leaders, they give you the illusion that this is a God-fearing country. Okay, that they really are with the Lord, but they're not. They're with Satan and Baphomet. Okay, it doesn't mean that, we're talking bad about, a certain judge, because that judge, they had to go to school just like everybody else, and they learned the curriculum, all right, and the standards, they had to go to school and learn of the laws that were established by who? By the Freemasons and Jesuits, okay, witches and warlocks. Okay, because that judge is just doing his or her job, okay, and they were trained a certain way, okay, but who taught them to, where did they learn that from, okay, to follow these laws, this and that, okay, who made that up, okay, the foundation, see, who made that foundation, who made that curriculum, see, this is why the Lord is going to judge this place. It's because, they have you swearing on the Bible, but then you guys don't follow nothing in the Bible. See? Everybody out here is eating pork. Homosexuals are giving rights when they're supposed to be put to death. Lesbians are supposed to be put to death. You see? See that? So, because it's not too much just like, oh, look at that judge. That judge is wrong. No, because that judge had to go to school, and that judge learned a certain curriculum, a certain program. But who came up with that? Freemasons and Jesuits, all right, witches and warlocks that established America. Okay, George Washington, come on, it's straight Freemason, and Freemasonry is witchcraft. You see, that's left hand side. All right, so we're gonna jump down to Revelation chapter 18, verse 17. For in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught, and every shipmaster and all the company in ships and sailors and as many as trade by sea stood afar off. Okay, so in 1 hour, so the Lord is going to destroy America in 1 hour, ladies and gentlemen. 1 hour, 1 hour. Because that's how much the Lord is upset with this place, because it's a hypocritical nation. All right, so that don't mean that the Lord's just mad at, all judges are bad and forget this judge. No, because they're just being, you judges out there, you're just taught a certain way. But who came up with that program, with that curriculum? This is why the Lord is going to destroy America. It's not just because, he just don't like Americans. No, it's because how this place was established. By rape, robbery, and murder. By witchcraft, by Freemasons and Jesuits. See? And that's pretty much it on today's lesson. You got to understand that this is why the Lord is going to destroy America. It's because how America established its foundation. Okay, it's kind of like in construction. All right, you try to pour that footing, but it's the wrong concrete. It's not the right mix number. Okay, it doesn't have the right PSI. They're gonna say pull that concrete out. They're gonna say pull. Let's say that you pour like a foundation, right? But let's say the inspector comes and say, hey, you know what? Hey, wait a minute. That concrete's not approved. This mix design is not approved. It doesn't have the correct PSI. They're gonna say tear that shit out. Excuse my Italian. Same thing with the Lord, because the Lord's saying, hey, you guys didn't establish this place right. You guys, you had the wrong mix design, baby. You don't have the right PSI. So that's why the Lord's going to tear this place out. Because your foundation, didn't have the right mix design. You guys stole this place by rape, robbery, and murder, lies, witchcraft, and sorcery. See, so that's why the Lord's saying, wait a minute, you guys don't have the right mix design. You don't have the right PSI. Tear it out. This is why the Lord's coming to judge America. Because you guys didn't have the right PSI, the right mix design. See, because the way America established its foundation, it doesn't mean, of course, is there good people that, work in America? Yes. That work in the military? Absolutely. But the reason why the Lord is going to establish America is because of the founding fathers here, of how this place, how the foundation was established, the things that are happening behind the scenes. Because they worship Satan in bafflement, not the Lord. So with that, stay prayed up. Stay patient. On your feet, soldier. Shalom.